topic is integration suite, which is on what is integration suite. Let's go and discuss that. Let's understand that. Let's try to give the brief and give you the complete idea of what integration suite is used for and how that is used and advantages and what is the modern way of using the integrating the all the other platforms. Let's go ahead and start that. This is a simple workshop to understand what is integration suite is all about. What is the agenda? Introduction of SAP Integration Suite and a little bit of hands-on demo. We'll try it out. And primary objective is to explain you the key features and the options. What are the options available? What are the areas we can explore? Let's go ahead and start it out. SAP Integration Suite is a platform where you can integrate anything, everything from anything to everything. That is the primary objective of it. I'll go step by step. It is a public cloud-based platform, specifically the public cloud-based integrator, which can use for integrating private cloud to anything in the public cloud to the customer. I'll show you the different integration options too. We'll show you all the different aspects of integration too. We'll cover it in this. Okay. These are some of the features. I'll go in detail with the capacities of integration suite on a different screen. These are the primary API management would be one of the primary aspect of it. The cloud integration, as I said, integrating everything in the cloud, what we will work it out. Integration assignment, this would be more into the B2B assignment. We'll work it out. The trading partner management would be the concept of the B2B integrations and all. For example, you have to integrate with your customer to fetch data or to send data and all. Then we will use that. We'll have the trading partner management, integration advisor, and we will use this concept at the end of the class. Most very specifically, these two are used for B2B integrations. Okay, open connectors, we'll explain about it. We'll go ahead and do that too. Key capacities, I'll put it in a different frame and go ahead and explain you the key capacities in a different way. This is very small way just to introduce you. This is a small thing. We'll go ahead and introduce the key capacities also in a much better way. I'll explain you as the slide progresses. The same thing. Integration advisor, I'll come back later on. Okay, trading partner, I'll explain it. Okay. Here what we start here. As an integration suite is on the BTP, Business Technology Platform. It is there. The multiple, how do you access to integration suite is that first you need to get into the BTP, Business Technology Platform. It is the public cloud platform where you have multiple tools on it. One is app development, automation, integration, data analytics, and AI. And what we would cover today, understand, is that this part of integration suite. That is the aspect of it. The primary aspect of SAP public cloud starts for SAP here in the specifically public cloud is on the business technology platform, and integration suite is on integration suite is on the BTP platform. Okay. What are the primary advantages? Let me go ahead and explain you the advantages of using one single platform here. Integrate anything to everything. Integrate everything into as your connectivity. The speed of the connectivity increases. Connect everything for it as of now. As of now, recently we have also can connect in the coming slides. I'll explain you on-premise systems also can be connected. I'll explain you that also. It was there in the development till mid 2024. It is available now to some extent. 90% is there, not 100%. I'll explain you that too. It increases the speed of integration. It helps you to develop a concept with the LCNC, the low code, no code. You can integrate, you can do your SAP implementation or integration work without any code. Maximum, I would rather say 95% the coding would be reduced. Yes, and it does not mean that there is no customization available. I'll explain you that too, how we can do the required customization. But let me show you the integration. This concept, the public cloud platform reduces the works on low code, no code concept. I'll explain you in detail when you have the questions there. You can plan and strategize your integrations. I have a different sets, how you can plan your integration, how you can strategize it out, how to put in a sandbox, what are the different 3 phases. I'll explain you during this call itself. During this, I'll give there's a specific name of the strategy. I'll go ahead and explain you that. I'll give you the strategy also. We'll work it out that way. We will follow all the compliances and work it out. That part we'll work it out. It will help you the secure API model. We will work it out. There's a when you launch a new business model, how you into your landscape. We'll work that concept. We'll give you that idea also. We'll talk about the hybrid model. For example, people are using it. Your customer is using on a Google Cloud and you're working on Amazon Cloud. How you can integrate it out. That we'll explain. That can be worked out. We'll explain that too. Cloud, multiple cloud model. On which multiple cloud, how do you work onto that? We'll go and explain these topics and all. We'll go in detail, topic by topic, day by day. When we progress, we go deep into these topics. I have included this topic once, the same screen once more. The primary objective is that once you install the BTP, you would be able to go ahead and install the integration suite that is on the BTP. What happens? The primary objective is that these are the small things what you can implement directly, like recruit a source to pay, and design to operate, or lead to cash. And so these are all the independent events what you can work it out, and you can pull it out for the integration purpose, for the multiple purposes, and ask your customer to pay for any other purpose. That way, for those things, this can be worked out. This is all the integration, how the integration will be worked out. This is the idea to give you the event mesh, how that works out, event management, how it works out. We'll go in detail. These are the areas where you can spend it out and work it out. We'll go and explain you when the event concept comes into picture. We'll go and explain you this part and all. We'll work it out. For that purpose, this is the reason why I had included that. Everything is in a small packets, which can be pulled by any module and work it out and use it and throw the data. That is the primary objective of using this concept. The event concept, we'll go and explain you in detail soon. Okay. One of the primary objective or advantage of using is that the integration suite is that you can get your integration suite can be connected to the government bodies. You can connect to the third-party apps. Like, for example, using your SAP system or a cloud platform, you can get connected to ServiceNow. I'll show you how. We'll work it out. Or practically, I'll show you. And you can get connected to the partners, business partners. For example, you need to send a sales quote or a quote for anything. But then go ahead and use if you are you have a B2B connectivity.
Couple of questions. Will there be any aspect on the licensing be covered? Like, how is this licensed? And second thing is, how the AI Studio is embedded now in BTP, that's going to be covered? Only these two questions I have as of now.
Yes. Jumping too fast because I have the licensing option available here in the next few slides.
Okay,
and
great.
What was the second question? API management, right?
Yeah,
I'll show you to some extent. I'll show you practically. It's there. I had opened.
Not API.
I'll show you today itself. I'll try my best to cover.
Yeah, again, not API. AI. I meant AI Studio.
AI Studios not in this integration suite. Integration suite. Okay. AI Studios is used only in the business partners part. Wait. When we cover this topic, B2B partners, that is the last part. AI part is there. Okay. There we have it out. Not with other aspects.
Yeah, something. Okay, thank you.
It's there. But I'll tell you, anyway, you asked the question. API management, I'll show you right away. It's called the business partners. For example, which field to be connected to which field. For example, you have something, I don't know which background you belong to. Maybe which background.
I am an SAP B2B architect. I use BTP already. With Sana, Ariba, all those stuff.
So listen, give me some functional module. I just need a name, that's all. In sales. For example, you're building a sales code. Just need a name, that's all. For example,
maybe something like PO create.
That is technical. Some field names like sales order. The sales order should match this sales order from your office should match the customer sales order number. Those matching work that is done in the business to business partner relationship can be automatically done. The matching can be done automatically using a AI technology there in the B2B partnership. That part it is used. You call it sales order. That person may be calling it something different, and customer may be calling it a different name and all. How to match them? The automatic matching happens there in the B2B. We'll try to see. We'll try to work it out there. Okay. I'll try my best to explain that. Okay. Where the integration suite can be used, or it is used for the connecting with your government bodies in the sense, for example, you build a sales order and you need to calculate VAT in the California and all. Then you can use the integration suite automatically. That can be. I'll try to show you that. And third-party connectivities like, for example, SAP need to get connected to ServiceNow or ADO, some other system and all. ServiceNow, you can go and do the connectivity and all with SAP from integration suite. App management, how do you manage the apps and all? We'll show that. We'll work it out these things and all. And B2B connectivity, business partner connectivity, we'll try to explain that. We'll try to work it out. This part, what I'm trying to highlight here, this part, Edge integration cell, it's 90% under development. This is used for connecting the cloud to the on-premise systems. This is being developed under 90% is developed. Now you can connect most of the on-premise system to the cloud, and you with the integration suite, this part is used for edge integration cells and all. We'll try to do that. We'll try to explore if possible. Okay. During the integration, you have the concept of business users, business domain expert, and the developers there. This all architecture is available there where you can work it out. And what I was trying to say is that integrations, as Gautam said, in BTP, you need to have a specific platform, maybe Azure, maybe AWS, maybe a Google Cloud or something. Over that, you have the integration assignments there, how you work it out. These all assignments can be worked out. We'll go and try to detail on this. Then over that, these are the modules, or these are the small modules where we can pull in and get integrated on all these are things. Solution and advisory methodology. This part I'll explain you separately. I have a separate chapter for this. These are the different types of users which are there. On the integration suite platform where we can use it out. I'll go and explain it out in this part and all, and we'll work it out. And these are the platforms where one-off platform is required to implement or install the integration suite. We'll work it out. We are going to cover these topics there in the detail every day, because I'll not be able to explain you each and every topic in one single go. We would cover each and every topic. Maybe a one day, one topic. That way we'll work it out, and that will give us a clear idea about it. These are some of the areas of what you can integrate it, or we'll work it out. We'll go ahead and work it out, these things and all. And different models, we'll explain it out. We'll work it out this way. The difference is that, okay, integrate everything. Everything can be integrated, and for to multiple systems can be integrated. I'll show you practically right away how much that can be integrated and what are the different contents are available there. I'll show you that and connect everything. AI driven I told you AI driven. When we would do the AI driven methodology in B2B and all, we'll go ahead and do that too. These are some of the advantages of using the integration suite, different areas, 10 different advantages, 10 different points I try to pull out from different areas and place it out here. You can maybe during the course, you can go through them, and during the course, you would understand all these 10 points, the advantages of it, using it out. We can explain it out later. You can go through, that's only for reading purpose. When you're free, you can work it out. Different types of integrations which are available. What I wanted to explain out here, this is A to A integration, application to application integration. I'll try to show you something. Master data integration, how master data can be integrated. You need a specialist for that. What data should be available, what data should not be available. For example, one example, when I use a sales cloud directly on the cloud with integrating with a private cloud HANA-based system or a on-premise system, what would happen is that if you extensively go and use them, that initially it will work perfectly all right. When you try to use extensively, the sales cloud may not perform well. Then we try to introduce the commerce cloud sometime and give you some amount of data is stored out in a commerce cloud, and that works out that way. And that helps you to increase the speed of a sales cloud. The data can be transferred from a commerce cloud to sales cloud, and the present to the customer ASAP and all. The B2B integration will cover it about, and B2G integration is a concept. Business to government integration. This is a business to government. For example, VAT calculation or GST calculation. We'll try to work it out. API management. We have a complete set of chapters there where I'll cover on the API part of it. Event-based integration. One more chapter on that. We'll work it out. Digital hub. We will try to cover something on the digital hub too as soon as possible during the classes. This is you integrate, extend your work, and innovate. This is how on what concept it works out. And business accelerator hub. I'll show you some of the aspects of that. I try to keep it open. This site is very important. If anyone had gone through it or not, I'll try to show you some aspects on that. This site, API. This is known as Business Accelerator Hub, or it was known as API Hub. Recently, they have renamed it to Business Accelerator Hub, and this is api.sap.com. You can go through that. I will also log into that and show you areas where you can work it out and help you to browse that website and how you can connect it out and log into that. We'll try to work on that too. I'll show you that. Maybe after one or two slides, we'll reach out there. Advantages of using that, the multiple contents are there. I'll try to show you all these contents there, how you work it out. Multiple contents, we'll try to work it out. We'll show you all that. They are industry specific, how your partners, how the community is adding to it. Pre-built content, the 3,200 plus pre-built integration flows are there. OData, you can connect it out. And multiple connectivity options. We'll try to show you, explore something and show you right away. I'll try to show you that. What you can do is that you can do the global search, API key credentials. mark your favorites there. Mark your favorites. I'm not able to work it out now, but yes, you can do that. I'll show you how to do that. And what is your consumption history? We'll work it out, and you can send the feedbacks to. I'll show you these all steps right away. I'll cover these steps. Register your workplace, discover the integration, and add to the workplace. How it works out. Discover the API. I'll try to show you. Discover your APIs. Try out the APIs and put it on your sandbox. I'll try to show you this right away. What I'll do that, I'll stop the presentation for a while in the same place.
One question here.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Would you be giving the business context also for using these APIs? I mean, I don't know about others. Like I have used.
Yes.
Yeah, I have used Ariba APIs, not much from the BTP or the S4HANA side. But then within the API hub, the business accelerator, there are quite a few business. I mean, obviously, it's more technical, but then it does not exactly, in my experience, does not give exactly and complete idea about for which scenario with this API is being used, etc. So it would be good if you are going through the technical stuff, do give a business context as well for my end.
I will try my best. I'll try to answer your query. Okay, this is the website where it was known as SAP API Hub. Now it is known as Business Accelerator Hub. You just need to register yourself, and what you can do is that in the consumption history, you can register yourself with your company credentials or whatever it is. I'm not able to do that because I cannot use my personal out here.
You mean the S user ID or the SAP
yes.
ID, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Register your S user ID and all that. I cannot use that here. Just to show that and all, I cannot use that. Maybe we can talk later on. This exactly this consumption history. You just need to register your workplace here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already registered.
Okay,
Yeah.
Excellent. What I'm trying to these are the resources, discover integration and discover integration. For example, these are the platforms where you can get integrated to SAP thing. For example, SAP public flat. Okay. One thing before I do that, once you get registered to this consumption history, you get a workplace, I believe, right? Am I correct? Exact name.
Yeah.
You get a workplace. You can download all your contents here, and that can intent be connected to your integration suite. That can be worked out. There are different steps are there. We'll get you the steps later on. Okay. As I don't have it out, if you're a BTP consultant, I hope you have those steps. Am I correct?
I directly use, I go into API. I mean, that's a different one, ariba.api.
You can do it from here also. You have much more options here. You can get you get a workplace, and workplace there you get connected to your BTP, and that can in turn be transferred to your integration suite. That can be worked out. We'll work it out later on. We'll work it out that way.
Yeah, I mean, I would let you guide me on these aspects instead of me trying to.
I can give you the steps. Yeah. I can give you the steps. Provide if I can use the credentials, then we can work it out. We can talk outside this class or whatever it is. We can work it out that way.
Vinod, here in about 5 to 10 minutes, we'll share you the user ID password for the actual server. So if you want to show the real server on Integration Suite, we'll share that here in 5 minutes. Okay?
We can do that maybe in the next class. Too much of content to explain. Let me finish the initial part. We can work it out later. Once I have the details, I'll show you once more. That should not be issue at all to everyone. Okay. Discover the integration. These are the areas. Public, for example, I select as a public platform. Find out with, for example, I remember recently ServiceNow. Yes, service. You can get HANA services, public cloud, use ServiceNow. You go and select this, you get all this contents readily available. Well, you can download this contents and connect it to that, and you would find that into your integration suite. That should be there. That's how it works out. Yeah. Let me find something else. Close this. For example, private edition. With the private cloud, you go and connect it to CRM, a solution manager. If you have a solution manager there or something, these are the areas where you can connect it to. These are the places where you can get connected to and get the documentation ready. For example, let me go ahead and try this if I can download it something. I know to some extent it will not work out. You can download the contents here. This is the documentation available. How you can do that? We can download this document and see. This will show you the workflows and everything. Let's see how that should work out. These are the workflows available. How you need to integrate it out and work it out. This is the documentation available. You can download this document and see how the documents look like. And you can follow this document and go ahead and integrate the SAP HANA Cloud with ServiceNow. This is the exact documentation. Each and every step is available there. You can work it out that way. Just bring the scenario.
Sorry, what documentation is this? SAP HANA Public Cloud?
HANA Cloud with ServiceNow.
Oh, HANA Cloud with ServiceNow. Okay. So ServiceNow is an incident management tool, service management tool.
Yes,
sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's the only thing I can recall now during the training class. So I've done that actually.
Okay. That's
multiple options are there. Multiple options are there. We need to sit and, because if you are somebody from a finance background, I'll show you. I'll try. If someone from the finance background, this is the logs there. You can check it out and work it out this way. And I'll close this. You can download this and start going through this document, start following this document. That should work out for you. For example, I'll show you something which is, what was that? I was going through the GST calculation in India and the VAT calculation in US. I'll try to show that. Just give me a second. Overview. Let me remove that. Public cloud. Where is that? VAT resource. Let me check that out. I'll try to show that. Just give me a second. Build content. Okay. You type in India. You type in public cloud, and there's a GST calculation here. You can click onto that, get the GST package available there into you, and get integrated to your system, and put it to your integration suite, and start doing the work and all. And what was that? US. First type in US. Is a VAT calculation available there for US? I'm not able to find that out.
Sorry, what exactly are you trying to find out? The whole configuration guide for integration
US,
with S/4HANA public cloud.
Yes.
Okay. So basically the whole point is to understand that in the Business Accelerator Hub, we have these kind of, maps
and
connectivity.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll try to show that maybe the next slide. Just give me some time. It will be available. But I can find this. You type in India there, you will find this. We can go and integrate 52 or 58 countries. It's government portals, you can get connected to it.
I mean, are these government portals the one for VAT as well as e-invoicing, all those?
Yes. Multiple things are there. Well, every country, I don't remember. If I remember, US, California state VAT calculation, I think, is there. Or Colombia, I don't recall. This was there. I had checked out just 5 minutes back, I've checked it out. I'm not able to find it out now. The multiple things are there. You just need to check it out and work. Localization. Multiple things are there. Just explore it out. You would find multiple things there.
Okay.
Multiple things are there. I mean, so many things are there. It will take about 5-6 days to continue on exploring them, and download that into your integration suite and integrate it and start working on that. That becomes so simple and all. Okay, let me cover all these topics. Maybe during the classes and all, I'll try to show you other topics. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'll start this presentation. I was just trying to explain you maybe from this slide. Yes, from the current. Yes, somebody was speaking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So we are connecting Government India to SAP S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition. We see Government India, that's a confidential information which we are connecting. So in what scenario we going to connect? When the government give the project to, any of the...
No, it may be. No, that's not the case.
Okay.
You submit your GST to the government, income tax department.
Yes.
You can do it online from SAP.
Oh, okay.
Not from the website. Website is there. You can do it online directly from SAP. You send, for example, sales code to your business partner. For example, give me some Gensar, give me any other name. Gensar is supplying 100 laptops to PC company. Okay. What would happen is that Gensar will just send a code to the PC company, right? And their VAT need to be calculated. Sorry, it's VAT in US, GST in India. GST need to be calculated. Am I correct?
Yes.
Right? While sending the code, that can automatically be calculated, and the code is accepted. Then a VAT number is generated, or a GST number. Some code is generated, and it is noted down in the GST website or a VAT website. It is noted down, and once the payment is done, automatically gets deducted. That money goes to them, and rest of the money transferred to your sensor. That's how it works out. Automatically, it is done.
Okay, so the set of rules
to that extent. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm asking is, so whatever the government of India has set the rules to calculate GST or VAT, those information the SAP is going to extract and calculate the VAT and GST for the company.
It is going to extract and get connected to the GST website also.
Okay.
And deduction can be happen automatically if we go ahead and configure the payment gateway on.
Okay.
And it is updated on the for your Gensar is in India, for example. Just an example is in India, and it is the GST website for the Gensar account is also updated there in the GST website, GST accounts.
Okay.
Got it? To that extent, it is automated. That is not practically possible till date in the SAP on-premise or cloud, right? Or a private cloud. Am I correct? That is what integration means. Integrate anything to everything and with seamlessly. That is what integration we are talking about.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. These are some of the steps. Gautam, you are asking. You register your workplace, discover the integration, and add to your workplace. That's what I was trying to explain you on the website. I have not done that. Just a registration part, I was trying to show you that. And discover what API you want to use it out, try your API and try to use it on your sandbox. Sandbox can also be connected to this one. Once you do that, sandbox can be connected and you start working on that and test it out. And if your testing is perfectly all right, put it into your development server and push it to your quality and a production. That way it goes on. API management is a very important aspect of it. Maybe I have the important aspect of it. What I'll try to give you the API management aspect. How to manage your API is a big challenge. We have developed a strategy how to manage the APIs and all. How sometimes the API goes dead after some time. For example, one of the business partners, you are not active with the business partner. You don't want to use that API. Then how to close that API, how to stop that APIs and all. How to have a healthy way of managing the APIs and all. We'll have a different strategy for that. What are the 5 pillar strategy? I'll go and explain that and work it out and guide you with somebody who was speaking. Any questions? Okay.
We do have quite a lot of questions here. People have posted. So can we take one question at a time? All right, I'll ask the question. So we're going to take all these questions live. Whoever has posted, I think there is an anonymous attendee. Somebody posted. It says anonymous, but that's fine. How are the job prospects for integration consultant in 2025? That's the first question.
Okay, let me answer that. 2027 Integration Suite.
This year.
Integration Suite is a mandatory for them. PO will be absolute. PO use it out for the integration now, right? That will be absolute. You have to have it out. All the customers are getting ready, geared up for Integration Suite to transfer themselves from a PO, process orchestration, to Integration Suite to facilitate themselves and to keep themselves up to date.
You mean obsolete? I mean, it won't be used anymore. That's what you meant.
I mean, say support will end after 2000. There is a slide there. I'll give you that.
Okay.
To support will end in 2027.
After 2027, I think.
30.
Oh, 30. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm confused the 2 dates. ALM will come in 27. And same is the case with this also. Process orchestration would be, support will end in 2027 and absolute after 2030. If I'm not wrong. Maybe I'll give you the dates I had copied in one of the slides and all. I'll show you that. So the jobs are too many jobs are there. Too many jobs are there for Integration Suite. Many are there. And I'll tell you, so many aspects to cover and complete this. Everyone will have their own domain to cover or have their own areas to cover. That would be there too. I mean, you will get expertise. I'm giving you the overview. You can choose your area where you want to get expertise. Maybe the API, you will get expertise in your API management. Maybe you will get expertise in event management. Maybe you will get event management maybe the advanced event management. Multiple things are there. Multiple areas where you can get expert. Maybe you will accustomed or get a master of api.sap.com. This part, if I can see it. This part, you will get expert of this. You start suggesting your company about which API to be used, which way to be used, how integration to be used. This part you will get expertise with. Different areas you can get expertise and start helping your customer or your serving you. Multiple Integration Suite consultant with they will get expertise in the multiple areas and try to present it out. That multiple areas would be there. Rest assured, it's a huge subject, and maybe integration with data integration would be one of the aspects maybe you will be exploring. Who knows? Multiple things are there. It's just a beginning, sir. Multiple things are there. Yes, go ahead. Next question, or should I go ahead?
There is another question. Somebody said they are unable to understand the exact use of api.sap.com.
api.sap.com is known as Business Accelerator Hub.
Hey, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training. That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands-on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features: bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in-house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
And objective of that website is to give you the pre-built contents or pre-built software or where you can integrate anything. For example, when you go onto the cloud platform, you can integrate everything. As I said, to integrate that, you need a software. That software is readily available there. For example, if you need to forget about SAP, if you need to get connected to ADO with ServiceNow. You can use an integration suite to get it connected to both the system. For example, a ticketing tool, both the ticket numbers can be reflecting each other. If you want to get connected, you can use it for that. You may find some API. You may find some tools there. If you need to get connected to anything, you can use an integration suite, and you can download the software from there and get it integrated. Am I correct, gentlemen? If you need any more explanation, I can. Once more, I can. If you can confirm, please, the gentleman who had asked the question. Somebody, please give me a nod.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Another question from Dave came up. Please explain in brief about use of, again, same thing, api.sap.com. I'm still a bit confused. What is the usage of this website?
Difference between integration and implementation. Can you just brief?
I'll explain. Just a 2 minutes job. No issues. Integration and implementation. The difference is that when it's a standalone system or a private cloud is there, when you try to execute the complete FICO, complete finance part of it, automate the complete finance on a one single system, or maybe the private cloud, or maybe on the on-premise, that is called as implementation. In the olden days, you were using ASAP methodology or ASAP 8 and Activate methodology. That is called as implementation. That is, for example, ASAP, you had 4 phases like project preparation, business blueprint, realization, and go live. And the Activate methodology, you have 5 phases. I don't remember the exact 5 phases, but there are the 5 phases there. You go and implement them. That's how it works out. That is called as implementation. Now, FICO, after implementing the FICA, it is known as in HANA, if I'm not wrong. Yes. FICO is still SAP, what was before HANA? It was before S4, it was FICO. Now it is FICA. Huge differences there. Okay, for the finance consultants. FICA, what happens is that when FICA module is implemented, if the automated VAT calculation is required, if you need to build in the localization aspect and all, for that, you need an integration suite. Is that clear?
You mean that the integration suite is the implementation part as well?
Implementation is the initial part of it. Integration is the advanced part of it. Once you understand implementation, the next stage of your career would be the integration part of it. Okay. Or you can make your career only in integration. That's a different area altogether. Advanced area. Or a different phase of your career maybe.
So you mean that without implementation, I can do the integration?
Yes, you can. But you have to change your mindset. That is a different thing. This is a different thing.
But we require the knowledge of it for doing the integration. Okay.
Not mandatory. Okay. I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and cover one single session on how to manage the APIs, API provisioning, API consumption. We'll go and use that. These are the areas we can use it out. And okay, what I wanted to highlight is that how to manage the APIs. There are 5 different pillars. I'll go ahead and explain you what are the facades there, what are the securities there, how the government organizations work it out with APIs and all, what are the insights of it, how to transform it out. We'll have a detailed chapter on that, maybe or 2-3 hours a session would be there. We'll go ahead and explain that, we'll work it out, and we'll try to work it out. That should help us. And these are the areas. Okay, we'll cover the 5 pillars. Just remember, we'll cover these 5 pillars, what SAP is trying to implement the standards to use the API. Okay. We'll cover that because I don't want to confuse you now. These are the 5 pillars we will cover and try to manage it's the concept, how to manage the APIs. That's where we're going to use that. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Would you be logging into the BTP server and showing us the different areas, like where the low code, no code stuff is done? If you want to keep the
I will show you, but it is not the part of it.
Okay, not a part of this webinar.
Concept. Okay. Reason I'll tell you. If you understand BTP, low code, no code concept is that you don't do any coding out here. That's what it means.
I understand that, but then
I'll tell you the reason
the objective of this webinar. I just wanted to understand: is it apart from APIs you would be showing something? Because I'm not sure about others. Too much of API might be too technical. So is this the webinar targeted towards overview of BTP or just APIs?
No. It's not API. API is a small part of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because API management is very important. So I have covered it. I'm jumping to the next topic. Okay. API is very small part of it. With low code, no code, I have one slide before I end. I'll try to show that also. We'll try to cover that too. I'll show you. After the right question, this is something called, I'm not able to recall the name. Just forgot. This is known as side-by-side development. I'll speak about that too.
Yeah,
okay. Sure. There you will try to go against the rules of low code, no code and all. I'll try to tell you that. I'll try to explain that. Okay, different types of integration. Have we covered this? I think. I think we covered this, right? Application to application, master data. Yes, we covered this. You have done this, right? On the current slide, we'll do it. We'll jump fast. Sorry.
Okay.
API, you can see the API, Okay.
Yes.
We'll cover the API part of it. Okay. We'll talk about API consumption, the APIs, API provisioning. We have a separate topic. We'll try to cover that. I'm just giving you an overview. And the 5 pillars of API management, the facade, security, government, insight, and transformation. We'll cover that too. I need a separate class to explain you in detail in a separate session. That is a different mindset and all. We'll maybe in the 1 or the 3 hours or 4 hour session, we'll cover this topic and I'll work it out. Okay. API application to application, different types of integrations there, which are actually coming up and all. This is application to application integration. You can do that. Master data integration. I think we have done that. These are the latest trend what we are coming up. These are business to government integration, business to business integration, API-led integration. These are different new trends which are coming up. There's areas where you can integrate and master yourself and explore your skills too. That's the idea behind it, to use that. But these are the latest trends of integration. What I wanted to highlight that and show you and keep in your mind that where you can utilize your skills in the future. Okay. Once you do the integration, how to bring that integration to the enterprise grade? What are the benefits? What are the advantages? I'll take a separate chapter. For example, buying a grocery from a store nearby and buying a grocery from your big basket or a D-Mart or a more or any other thing is a different experience altogether. Buying from a D-Mart or buying from a more or buying from a big basket or a smart bazaar is a different experience. How to bring from the grocery shop, how to change the experience of this business integration suite experience from a grocery shop to enterprise level. To that extent, there are different steps are there. How to go to that steps, how to thinking will done, how to bring that to that level of your experience and all. We'll go and explain that. We'll work it out those steps also. We'll have a separate session on that too. And the security aspects, we'll have a different aspect of security. We have a small session on security. I'll go ahead. What are the security aspects to be covered? And maybe some technical consultant, a basis consultant, or a solution management consultant who would be much more interested in that. What are different types of connectivity is there? How the third party need to be connected? These are really a small aspect. We need to do that. We need to cover that. For example, what happens in this cloud platform? External security. Yeah. For example, on the BTP, if you have installed the AWZ on the AWZ. If anything attacks from the AWZ to your software, it is the AWZ's responsibility. And if anything happens inside that, internal security is your responsibility. External security is the responsibility of the platform. Am I correct? Is that clear? These small security sheets, we'll take a class. We will try to work a session on that. Okay. These are the architecture and all. We'll try to how the application to application is getting connected and all. We'll try to see some small aspects of that. Okay. Trading partner, integration advisor, and this part, B2B monitoring. This is a part where you will cover on the B2B business to business connectivity.
Could you jump to the previous slide?
Sure. Yeah, I'll share that. I'll share this. Yes.
No, I know. So this has 2 roles. One is the solution architect and integration developer. Is my understanding correct that a solution architect needs to concentrate more on the APIs and the business process integrations and in tandem with the integration developer who has knowledge of cloud integration as in XMLs, XSDs, etc., to provide integration to all these applications and entities on the right-hand side, like SaaS applications or non-SaaS and on-premise, etc. I mean, there are 2 roles basically that this BTP solution is targeted towards somebody who is a solution architect like myself, and then also an integration developer who is aware of all the PIPO coding, ABAP coding, etc.
Yes, I'll tell you, solution architect can be a functional guy too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Solution architect, somebody like me.
Solution architect, it depends. He understands VAT very well. Maybe he understands the government policies very well. He will try to explain into all those aspects into it. And a multiple solution architect can work. Functional solution architect, and these all aspects. That integration developer would be that person who actually understands only the API part of it, how that can be integrated, what data need to be transferred, what data need to be stopped, and these all aspects the integration guy would go and look into that.
The data mapping and correct the protocols.
Yes, these part and all. Integration developer, solution architect would go ahead and check into the complete solution of it. Maybe, for example, solution architect, for example, you are sending a code to the customer. VAT calculation may not be required. I don't want to send a VAT. He will decide on all those things in conjunction with the customer's decision and all. how would you like to send a quote and all. Those all aspects would be there. Maybe solution architect, maybe a techno-functional too. But integration developer is very much more into technical, right? That way.
Yeah.
Is overall solution architect is nothing but more a overall aspect should be there. That's what happens. Overall aspect. He cannot be responsible for everything, but he should have the overall knowledge, the process, the whole process advantage. Solution architect actually gives for anything. He gives the fruit of it. He shows the fruit to the customer. What would be the advantage of using the complete aspect of it? Maybe the finance, the specific module. That is the aspect of it. Solution architect can get involved in the integration developer with integration developer too, but roles depends how that works out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In tandem, they'll deliver the overall solution, integration solution.
Yes. Do I go to the back screen? I was here, right? Yes, that's what happens. This integration advisor training partner at a glance is that the very brief way. I'll take 2 or 3 sessions on that, how you'd work it out. This mapping part I was talking about, this mapping part, where the AI part will be used and all. I'll show you that part. I'll try to show you and involve that and where this will work it out. And this part, there are 2 or 3 sessions we have to take care. This is just to connect your business partner I was trying to explain. And these are the aspects we'll be used it out and work it out and automatic getting connected and all. I'll show you all these steps. We'll try to work it out. Okay, this is specifically used for B2B concept and all. Only for B2B integration part, these are the integration advisor trading partner is used for, and different partner and different aspects of that. We'll work it out differently. I have a separate chapter on that. Okay, digital compliances. These are the areas where you can get connected to. For example, India, I have shown you GST and all. Same goes with US tax laws and all. And these are areas for you can invoicing for Peru and all these. These all things are there. Invoicing is there. You type all these names, you will get it on the api.sap.com. All taxation of different countries, from 52 or 58 countries. I don't remember the exact number. These are areas you can do the automated taxation for multiple countries. If your customer is located in those areas, you can go ahead and do the calculations. And government agencies you can get connected to and do the automated calculations and all.
How do you know about all this information? Like for this particular tax calculation, I can connect to this website. I mean, who will give that information?
What's your background? I mean, which subject in SAP?
Well, I was working as SAP ABAP developer 6 years back. I have a career gap. So, yeah.
What you are a developer, right? For example, the finance gentleman in your project would go ahead and develop the complete financial aspect of it, right? And he would go ahead and calculate. There's a tax department today. They had to go ahead. For example, you get your salaries there. There's a tax calculation there. Tax guy will go ahead and calculate it out and send the tax returns to the government of India every 3 months or 4 months. 4 months, right? Every quarterly. They go ahead and submit the taxes and all for specifically for this IT companies, not the government organizations. That's what happens there. They do it manually. Here you can do it automation, where the complete automation can be achieved out here. That's objective. Okay.
Thank you.
These are the different tax laws of different countries which have been automated and indoped into SAP platform. Using integration suite, you can integrate with your SAP and to get the desired results. Tax laws, yes, we have to reconfigure it out. You reconfigure it out, and I start working on it again every year. Okay. This is the different areas where you can digital e-government, B2G, business to government connectivity can be done and achieve the desired result using this. I don't remember 52 countries or 58 countries. I have forgotten. I posted it recently. Just need to check it out, the exact number. Those are countries you can do the complete automation of your taxes and all, or connecting to the government bodies and all. Okay. Event mesh concept. I'll go ahead. What is the event is all about? This is an event broker. These are all concepts I'll explain you. They are nothing but a small development, like a gateway of payment gateway or secure to pay, or maybe a small mini master module or something which is done. It can be pulled out in the multiple different area, maybe in the finance, maybe in the production planning. These all data can be pulled out and utilized it out and present it to the customer in a different way. Those all things, the event mesh, event broker, we will go and explain a different chapter on that. And small area of programming, how that can be used, for the multiple areas and all. I'll have a different area and different concept and try to build that concept and indope into your brains. I'll try to do that. This is the one concept. I'll concentrate. Yeah. Yes.
Why is that spider? What's the spider denotes into that?
Okay.
Sorry to.
Yeah. Okay. For example, you see this yellow spider here?
Yes.
Yellow spider is a small program. Okay.
Okay.
And this is the black spider is a big program. How the black spider would try to use this program and all. Maybe yellow spider needs some information from here. And it can be used for multiple areas and all. how that can be used out. It's a spread out. And this program, Yellow Spider program, can be used by anyone here in the spread.
Okay.
Okay, that is what aspect is all about.
And the leaf is the data consumed.
Yeah, maybe the data, it can be pulled out and all. And how can we use it out? Multiple areas you can use it out. One data can be used in multiple areas. You don't have sequence and all. That is what event concept is coming up and all. It's not all the modules are an event-based concept, but we'll do that. I'll try to explain something. Work it out. Advantages and disadvantages of advantages and for the using event-driven architecture and all. Small programs and how that is advantage of business, how does it used for technology. I try to explain that here. Okay. Yes, the Integration Suite 2002 standardized. And what is that? Yes, I was telling PI, process integration process, PI PO consultants. 2021 standard maintenance would stop. Would be there. After that, extended maintenance till 2030. That's all. This slide. You asked this question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is I had written somewhere in the slide. This are the numbers. And you talked about licensing also, right? Okay, I'll see. These are some of the advantages of using the SAP Integration Suite. Each and every topic will be covered during the course of time. We'll try to explain it out, work it out, and have advantages. We can explain it out. If I start explaining, I'll start explaining each and every phase and all. You can go through them. But during the course of time, we'll cover all these aspects and all. And the main advantage is that SLA is 99.95%. Most of the time is up and running. And Integration Suite and the new cloud platform.
Sorry, when you say SLA, it is SLA from SAP. I mean, because I think this is hosted on an AWS or an Azure server in somewhere.
Yes.
I mean, in the data centers, right? EU data center or America's data center, somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Go ahead. And I'll give you what was that? Upgrades and rollouts would be very easy and all. Maybe in a separate chapter, I'll try to explain you those aspects also. And main advantage, because you take multiple days to upgrades, rollouts and all. That is by after 2007, 27, 28, or by 2030, that is the olden days and all. Upgrade happening in few hours time. Rollouts happening few hours time. That would be the case and all.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have a separate chapter. How do you migrate from a new environment to the Integration Suite and all? There's a separate chapter. What are the different tools to be used and all? How the migration happens. I have a separate 2 or 3 migration strategies, semi-automated, fully automated strategies. I'll go ahead and explain that and work it out. How you can migrate from new environment to the PIPO strategy to the Integration Suite. We'll have the migration aspects and all. We'll go, maybe one session we'll talk only about migration and finish it off. We'll work it out that way. The scope of which is inside the scope, which is outside the scope of migration and all. There's aspects there. Something cannot be migrated. Some passwords and all those cannot be migrated. Some aspects, API keys, those cannot be, tokens cannot be migrated. But other aspects can be migrated. Some limitations are there for the migration. We'll cover those things. We'll try to explain those things and all. We'll try to work it out. Yeah, integration cells, what I was talking about. This is a screenshot about on-premise from the cloud migration. This is a semi-automated migration aspects and all. And one more option is there. These are the tools, what you use it out. We'll have a separate class or a separate session on that. We'll explain you the different aspects of migration. I had listed 2. These are step 1 or 2 slides I've added extra for this. Different, how do you migrate and all. I'll have a separate write-up and separate presentation. I'll include all that into that and send it to you. Yeah. One second. I wanted to highlight this. One second. Where did I go? Okay. I will cover during the migration. I will cover 2 things: semi-automatic migration and automatic migration. All we'll cover these 2 topics, and I'll try to show you these steps and all. How to do the migration. We'll try to work it out that way. I'll do that. These 2. If you see my mouse, this part and this part, these 2 things, we'll try to cover it out. What I wanted to highlight it out. Maybe I had removed the slides because of too many slides. And different tools to be used during the migration practice. We'll cover that. We'll give you these aspects and all. We'll try to work this out. Yes. Licensing options you were asking about. This is a free license for 45 days, 90 days time.
Yeah.
And 90 days free license. And you can pull in the package for Integration Suite for 90 days, and then you can work it out. And as the space increases, you have to pay 2 different ways of payment system. Maybe you can understand that, or we'll work it out that way. These are different aspects of how you can go ahead with the licensing options and all. We'll explain that. Account management, you should be good about. You should understand this, right? Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah. You understand different types of. User roles, nothing for other consultants. Global account admin should be there, sub-account admin should be there, tenant administration should be there, and integration developer should be there. These are different aspects, different roles are explained out here. and this is how it works out. These are nothing but how to install a BTP and how to register to your BTP and how to bring in the integration suite onto that. These are the few steps there. I had given you a few screenshots. That's all. Identify these are enable your Cloud Foundry, and these are the steps. There are 4 or 5 screenshots. Which I'll show you. Maybe we'll go live somewhere. We'll show sometime how to register to your BTP and work it out. 1, 2. These are also what happened. These are the screenshot how to configure your BTP and integration suite. There are a few steps. Maybe next class we'll try to explain that and work it out. We'll show you practically maybe. Then the integration suite comes out here. We'll show you that within a day or two, maybe in the next class. These are the different roles. What is your job role and what are the roles? These are the different roles which are readily available there inbuilt. And you have to assign these roles for the consultant to perform.
Now, who assigns these roles? The GRC team or the global admin, which is normally with
global admin. Global GRC team is cloud.
Because a lot of customers would have invested into GRC, right? A lot of customers.
I know. It's not so big there. There is a different aspect, different way of handling it out is going on. Cloud security is still building up. Okay, it's not that scale or that level of GRC on-premise or a private cloud strategy. Now the global admin is doing that, and we never used to assign a direct roles like this. Now we are assigning. We used to use Z_ these roles, create a new copy of roles, and do that. Am I correct? That is not happening. That is not happening out here. Directly assign these roles. It has not grown up to that magnitude till now. That is the state now. Okay. How many BTP consultants would be there in one single project? 5, 6, right? Not more than that. Even the biggest of big project. That may not need that.
No, exactly. I have seen hardly 2.
Max 3 or 4 is too much. Integration soon would come up. That's the reason they wish not to invest on that. And the GRC guys, the on-premise guys will not understand this now. How do you facilitate your or a company or a whatever your customer to use GRC here? That is the argument here. Okay. That's the reason it's not there. We directly use these roles, using these roles.
What is GRC? I'm sorry.
SAP Governance, Risk and Compliance. That's a different module.
Okay.
Different module that is used for security purposes on-premise. You use SU01. Who asked this question? If you're a ABAPer, right? Am I correct?
Yes, right.
ABAPer, you have a user ID. Different roles are assigned to you on your on-premise system. Am I correct?
Right.
And those roles are assigned by a security guy. That is known as GRC security guy. Okay. They do that, all that. Okay. Security guy. Give you the different roles or for your user ID and all. Okay. And these are the roles they assigned in the cloud system in the integration suite. Okay.
Okay.
All the best.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, this is how once you install the integration suite, user-defined experience management cloud hybrids. This is a navigation bar explanation and all, nothing else. After you install the integration bar or the creating a service key and creating a service instance, these all would be there. We'll try to do that. We'll show you practically. Okay, I wanted to do that. This SAM, so SAM. Yes, sorry. Okay, SAM, Solution Advisory Methodology. When you do the integration, there are 3-step integration API. It will give you a list of advisors. It will guide you how to go ahead do the required integration. For example, in the implementation, you do Activate methodology or ASP methodology in the previous days. SAM is the integration methodology for integrating multiple things. It will give you the methodology for that. This is the methodology. We'll try to explain that. It's somewhat like Activate methodology or ASP methodology or whatever methodology you use it now, right? In your on-premise system or a private cloud, you use for integration purpose, use this as a methodology. SAM. We'll have a separate session, what is the style you should use it out, what are the use pattern, integration domain. These are 3 different areas. You divide it out and explain it out, and 3 different stages. We'll work it out and explain you. I think I had a slide where I had broken down into 3 different stages to explain you that. We'll have a separate chapter on that. I'll go deep into this also. These are how to break the framework, what need to be integrated, what are the methodologies and all. Integration, implementing the integration methodology. For that, you use the SAM is used for. Yes, I want to do, for example, what domain you should integrate out. That was the first stage. And integration style should be there in the second stage. And integration technology and mapping, the third stage. These 3 stages of a SAM we'll have a separate class, separate session on that. These 3 sessions would be explained, and we'll try to work it out and give you the brief idea about it, how you could plan your SAM and all. Yes? inbuilt material. The material is also there. SAP gives you required advices and how to go ahead and do that. Apart from a presentation, all multiple things would be there. We'll try to work it out this way. We'll show you some aspects.
When you say integration domains, it says that describes the typical areas into hybrid. I mean, I guess you just need to provide just at least one line explanations about what these are. Integration is needed. Hybrid landscape. Does it mean the technical hybrid landscape, or does it mean, I think it looks like technical landscape, right? Business Suite, S4HANA, non-SAP applications, how that, those are the domains. So these are not functional domains. These are more system domains, right?
Overall, complete system.
It's a private cloud or whatever, public cloud or private cloud, whatever is there for that particular customer. And integration styles, I think,
would be maybe a data integration or a process integration or maybe the analytical integration or a user integration. So these all integrations are, when we come into the picture, these are called the integration styles and use case patterns and all that we work it out.
Okay.
And integration technology mapping is that, for example, as I told you, this is used specifically on B2B. Which field need to be connected to which field and all?
Yeah.
Sorry, once more.
Is that comes under API management?
API management can be used in all three places and all.
Okay.
API management for ABAP, that would be like that, right? So if you're using a CDS and what is that? OData and all, you use API somewhere, then you use this concept. For example, then you use this integration technology mapping at a low level and all for that user. And it happens, there's the AI tool built out here. Then to some extent, it can be automated and you can rebuild it out on that also. I'll explain you that too, maybe during the classes and all. That is very specifically happens in B2B. When we use the integration advisor, integration mapping and all, then we use this. 3 different stages of integration. So we will go ahead and use this. But this methodology is very new. Many people don't know that. This is as the SAM technology. This is what we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. I had put it here. This is migration aspect. The 2 different aspects I told you, right? Automatic assessment and semi-automatic assessment. We'll have a separate session on that. What I was trying to explain you. We'll do that. But 2 different aspects of migration not that module migration. No, this is the migration concept of migrating it from process orchestration to integration suite. That migration I'm talking about. Okay, not that. What is it? Like a FICO migration from from S4HANA to a private cloud to public cloud or previous version ECC to S4HANA. This is not that migration, boss. This is a migration, the PIPO integration from PIPO to integration suite. That migration strategy we'll discuss in one single area and all. Detailed aspect of migration. During the detailed migration aspect, we'll try to cover these aspects and all. Okay, you asked about how do you do the development code, API code you talk about, right? You spoke about it, right? There's an aspect called side-by-side migration strategy or side-by-side development and all. When you do the migration, you keep the customized data aside. You put the customized data is the biggest problem during the migration that buys or consumes a huge amount of time to do the migration. Am I correct? Anyone has any idea what migration is?
What sets ZaranTech apart in SAP corporate training? It's our unique blend of expertise and innovation. We offer customized courses tailored to each client's needs, ensuring relevant, targeted learning. Our vast trainer database brings you wisdom from the best in the field. Need resources? Access our extensive training material repository anytime. We are all about measurable results, providing detailed student metrics to track progress. And we don't just teach, we build community. Join our thriving social media network, connecting learners beyond boundaries. With ZaranTech, you are not just training, you are transforming your SAP expertise.
Sorry, what migration are you talking about? System conversion or code?
Any
migration.
For example, system as a system, when you do the migration, for example, finance module itself, or you do the customized migration, you have to check each and every customized code and do the migration, and that creates a problem. Am I correct? That area you have to be very careful about it. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes, right? So what the SAP on the cloud platform had done nowadays is that they prepare a separate server outside the complete SAP module. They keep it there and all customization aspects is kept out there. And migration automatically done as the new development comes into picture, maybe upgrade, SPUs or whatever upgrade is also there. That migration, not for me, maybe someone. That migration aspect is there. The customized code is kept separate, and that is connected to the main code, main development to API, and that is migrated. Migration happens automatically, done by SAP. A migration or upgrade is done automatically by SAP every quarterly and with a pre-informed time and date and time that happens. Migration happens, and no one can stop that. Only thing is that you can delay the migration for 1 week, 10 days, or 15 days, because if you're doing some other internal migration or internal development work, you're doing it out that period. But migration would be the automated aspect, will be the concept of olden days now, after 2027 or after maybe after 2030. There would be no concept of investing huge amount of manpower and time on the migration upgrades and all. That will be the days of past. Maybe you don't have the concept of migrations after that if you're coming to public cloud and all. Maybe you have it in the private cloud or in the ECC or a private on-premise, but you may not have that. You will not have that. That is a completely automated now. Yes, you can delay that migration for some time, but there is no, but migration have to happen. 1 week, 15 days. You can delay it. I forgot that amount of time you can delay that, but migration is automated completely. That is side-by-side development, is that you do the customization work in a separate server, not in the actual migration area, and do the adjustment to the side-by-side development later on after the migration has happened. Maybe the API setting and all these things.
And then merge it.
Then, once more.
And then merge it.
Merge it,
let's say, are you talking about n and n plus 1?
Concept, right.
Concept. Okay.
So, Mr.
Sorry, go ahead.
Excuse me. This is Lavanya again. So, we have these conversions that we do in SAP FF. So, when I am doing my project, we have connected to mainframes, and we used to do some data migration in LSMW through So when this is all automated, you mean to say we can't use those conversions anymore? This all will get automated?
I mean, I can answer that question.
Please go ahead. Sorry, I was drinking water. Please go ahead.
No, Vinod, what was being done now, the conversions would be through LTMC, Legacy Migration Workbench. What is that? LTM something. It's with S4HANA. Whatever you're doing with LSMW, that would be replaced by LTMC. BTP, I doubt, would help you in any kind of data migrations. And Vinod can correct me if I'm wrong.
No concept of migration is completely automated there in the public cloud. Completely automated.
Yeah, exactly. Completely
SAP
automated,
will do the required migration. We won't do any migration.
But through LTMC. There are new tools within S4HANA for public cloud, for private cloud. It's another web-based. So basically, whatever function modules or etc., the data sources that you used to have for LSMW, instead of that, you would directly extract it from, let's say, from ECC to S4HANA migration. You would extract all the cost centers, master data. I'm just giving an example. Vendor master, material master, have these Excel sheets. If anyone has used WinShuttle or some other tools, MuleSoft or WinShuttle, so SAP has come up with something similar, like called LTMC. So you have those Excel files, you extract and put that into that data into that format in Excel files or CSV files and upload it directly. That's all. I mean, this is a very simple concept, and there are rules, etc., regulation. You can have workflows, blah blah blah, a lot of things. But this is in a very simple nutshell. LTMC is the tool to go for.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe we go to the next slide, please. When we talk about, there's a concept called mesh. That is how you go ahead and integrate that with other systems and all. I spoke about events. SAP has developed a concept how to connect multiple events and all. Then how to connect multiple events. That is called an event mesh. When you use the outside mesh, that is outside the SAP, that's called advanced event. We'll have a separate chapter, very interesting chapter, and very important for them. Many people have asked questions on that. When you have an event-based architecture, then connecting multiple events, how to connect them, how to extract more from them. There's a limitation of the SAP event mesh, and when you use the advanced event mesh, there's a limitation there's explore more options into that and all. Advanced event mesh, we'll go and explain that. We'll work it out on that too. We'll do that. The one separate session would be there. Very interesting topic and very unique way of connecting to the SAP systems and all. That is very advantageous. The frequent changes would be there, right? For example, frequently you need to change the API management and all. Then we use this concept and all. Currently, when we do that, when API is developed or connected, we forget about this connection. Maybe after 1 year's time, we are not using this connection at all. Or maybe that is again upgraded. It's not using properly. These all things are there where you can frequently do the changes, manage the scale and all, maintaining the scales, limitations and all. We do that way and all. We'll explain that in detail. Maybe in a separate session, we'll do that. That we'll go ahead. Now, I believe these are the topics I wanted to explain. I kept it ready. And these are the areas we covered. If any other questions, we can take up the questions or Any questions, please? And apart from this, I will go ahead and have a separate session on the B2B connectivity as a long chapter. I have not included those detailed slides on that. And that we will have those sessions also that will help us to understand the B2B concepts of integration and all. These are the areas we will cover in the integration suite and try to give you the best of it. These are areas we will work it out. That's the best I can say. Any questions, please? Or Alok, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I believe I tried my best to give you what all best I can give. And I believe that should be more than sufficient for this. If you like to add something here, or anyone who would like to, any questions, please go ahead. Or maybe in the next.
Do you guys want to see how the LMS works, what type of materials we share, all those details? I can share yes, we'll show you all of that stuff.
Yeah, and also what would be the exercises, whether system access, what system access. Then what I have seen in the past is
I'll cover all of that.
Yeah, the same system being used by a lot of people, and then the whole data and configurations goes haywire. Let's say I would have configured whatever my side of those exercises, and then somebody comes and changes whatever the related data or configuration side of it, and then you can understand the mess that it creates, right?
Correct. No, I'll explain you all of that. Give me 1 second. Yes. Vinod, if you want to stop your share, that'd be great.
Yeah, I did.
All right. If you can see my screen. So each one of you have got this document. It was shared probably quite a number of times. You already have this access to this document. This document has everything, all the questions you have, everything, the whole 9 yards. What we do as far as the training is concerned, our cohort details, the instructor details, some sample videos, all of that stuff is part of this cohort document. Now, how to use this? So if you want to see a sample recording of this session, you can go ahead and see this right here. This was done before Introduction to Practical SAP Integration Suite. Now, all the details. So for example, you want to go to the course curriculum, see it. You just go there. This is the course curriculum we'll cover. You want to go see anything about, let's say your company wants to get trained. You have about 30 or 40 people who want to become an integration consultant. That's our main business anyway. So we do that quite a lot. It's right there. Hold on. The payment details, you want to see what is the course fee. Right there is the details, start date, end date, all of that stuff is there. Sometimes people ask us the option of paying through, what is that? Installment option. You have that option using Klarna, or there is another one called Afterpay. You can use that. All the FAQs are here. Our corporate training catalog is right there. You can see this. That's our corporate training catalog. We are into corporate training more than anything else. 95% of our business is corporate training. We train for companies like KPMG, TCS. You name the company, we train them directly. That's our main business. We customize trainings all day long. SAP offers trainings, but most of SAP's trainings are vanilla. They just have a module. You send people, get them trained. Most of our trainers, we have quite a lot of trainers at this point, about 3,800 trainers right now. 99% are all corporate trainers only. We hire direct trainers who are SAP certified instructors. If you know about that, there is a badge for SAP certified instructors. So we hire them as well. This is our program details. We cover all the student metrics. This is the training delivery. All the courses we cover, everything is in this document. I'm not going to go into that much in detail, but that's what we have for corporate training. Our capability deck is right there. You can see that when it comes to corporate training. All of that stuff is here. We do quite a lot of stuff. There's one more thing I do want to cover is this part. That's my profile. You can connect with me if you want. I'm an influencer on your LinkedIn, but if you want to connect, that's fine. And then we have something called Learner Community. I always tell people to join this. There is a huge benefit for it, and I'll show you the benefit. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. We have 90,000 SAP consultants who are connected to us. One of the best things is that we post everything here. Like for example, we posted saying that, a lot of times people appear for the certification and they don't have any guidance or anything. So we have documentation for full guidance, with all these certifications, everything. So we ask them to put the code in the section, in the comment section, and then we'll send them the guides, all the guides. So quite a lot of guides. If you follow me, you know how many guides we create. There you go. There. 1 second. You can see all this post. 1 second. There's quite a lot of posts. I'm just trying to get through all these posts. So this person asked for these certifications, and then we posted the link. So if you go to this link, you'll find the whole guide for this. So if you are appearing for certification, you can always ask for those guides because we prepare all this ourselves in-house. There's no cost, nothing. Everything's free on our platform, except the live training and the video training programs. This is what is covered. There's just not that. There's more than this. We post quite a lot of content here. I mean, everything. We cover everything. So if you are not a part of our learner community, become one right away, because there's quite a lot of content we post here. On Canva, on our Drive, we have about 40 terabytes of data, and most of it is just SAP. So terabytes, not gigabytes, terabytes of data. It's all SAP. From videos to guides now, a lot of times people ask us this, can we have this guide? Can we have that? We prepare a lot of guides. So for example, you guys have an integration suite. We have prepared an 167-page integration suite guide. You can get that for free. You don't have to pay anything. It's all here. Just follow this. Or another easier way is just go to our website, ZaranTech.teachable.com, and then click on all courses. And there's all sorts of guides here. You can download anything. This right here is our platform for video training program. We sell over 400 plus courses here: Workday, data science, data engineering, AI, everything, the whole 9 yards. But for you guys can go ahead and download your Phase Zero guide, data migration guide, integration suite guide. Everything is here. There's no cost to it. You just go ahead and download that. Integration suite interview question answers. It's not your typical integration suite question answers. These are like 3 types of question answers: scenario-based, task-oriented, and multiple choice questions. So this is all about the free resources you get once you join our team. I mean, you follow us. There's a lot of content here. As you can see, people always post, and we get quite a lot of impressions. As you can see, there's like 91,000 impressions. This is just very normal for us. We get about 2 million impressions too. So because of the content we post, quite a lot of content we post here. So follow us on our learner community platform. You will get quite a lot of content right there. That's the first thing. And we do quite a lot of niche training programs as well. If you see here, and I'll go to SAP, just the video training programs, SAP Signavio Process Manager Training. It's a full-fledged training program. BTP RAP, Success Factors Recruitment, Cloud Public Finance. We are the first company to actually post a video training program on Cloud Public Finance. Cloud Public Edition Finance, I can never say that right. ISU, again, your Signavio, security. We're working on Lean IX right now. You'll see that training program come up here very soon. Digital Manufacturing Cloud. You'll not find these courses done in this manner. I'm just going to open one just to kind of give you an idea, show you what this training entails. It has 25 hours of videos, 13, all the stuff right here. We'll go directly to the curriculum so you can see. All these are videos, assignment, quizzes, everything's right here. These many lab exercises. This is our video platform. Okay. Now you see this is our certificate of completion. Mostly all our participants receive when they finish the training. I'm going to dive into that, show you a little bit about that. So once you complete our training program, you'll receive a certificate of completion, which looks exactly like this. Okay. It'll have your name. It is a verifiable certificate of completion. This is not a certificate of completion from SAP. This is a certificate of completion from ZaranTech. This is a verifiable certificate of completion. It's got your scan ID, the QR code, and everything else. Next time you have completed our training, just go to this. You will receive a link like this with your name, and then go here and add this to your profile direct with one click. You can add this certificate to your profile. Now, why would you want to do that? Because it says ZaranTech as an organization, because we have so many followers. Once you post this, we share your post on our profile in front of about 250,000 SAP consultants. And a lot of them are decision makers. So that helps you get that outreach right away, that people see you right away. A lot of the consultants do this all the time. They want to, I'm not going to add that. So and then we have posted, like, for example, you'll see quite a lot of posts like this, what our students are saying, past students. They'll always share their certificate of completion, how the training went, all of that stuff on their LinkedIn profile. And then we take that post and we share it on our profile. So just to give them a boost. So all this stuff we do on the side, again, everything is right here. You will find all the details from the trainer's profile to how we support. Everything is right here. The whole 9 yards. What makes us different? Everything's right there. The whole 9 yards. Market, the condition, all of that stuff. And if you want the latest posts, latest content on Integration Suite, follow us. That's basically what we do when it comes to the training program. Now, I did tell you that I was going to cover a little bit about the materials we have, the content we share, all of that stuff. So let me just share with you right now. I'm going to take this as an example. Okay. This is at any given time, we have over 200 to 250 SAP consultants getting trained. Like right at this point, 9:25 a.m., I know there is about 15 or 20 batches going on with 20, 25 students each live right at this point. Because it's Saturday and Sunday, most of our SAP sessions happen on Saturday and Sunday. So, and then we have on top of that corporate batches too. Corporate batches always happen on the weekdays. So when you sign up with our training program, the first thing you get is an access to an LMS, learning management system. Now I'm going to pause for a little bit and ask you guys. So this is our learning management system. As you can see, there's no bells and whistles added to this. It's pretty light. We keep it very light so it loads up faster. And all the content which you really need is here. We don't put a lot of our bells and whistles showing this and that and all that stuff. None of that. So why am I showing you MDG? Because it's a very popular batch. You receive this link. We give you access to this portal to your email ID. Whatever you register email ID, you will have access. If you're not logged in, you cannot access this. Once you're logged into Gmail, as you see in the same window, if you're not logged in, you will not be able to access this. As you know, most people are always logged into your Gmail or whatever email ID, so you can access. Now, what does this contain? You have access here, then you can raise tickets, you can raise your server-related tickets, you can raise your technical support tickets, all of that stuff. So let's say you have a ticket you want to raise for your server. You're having some issue. You can just raise that ticket. We have teams who can handle these tickets, all of that stuff. We have everything sorted out. Your curriculum will be posted here in detail, what we will cover. Everything will be posted exactly step by step. Material section, I'll come back. I know Gautam asked this question. I'll come back to this in a little bit. Every session, including the session you're attending right now, is video recorded. Every session is video recorded. We already have your permission. Once you enter a Zoom session, Zoom sends you a note saying that you are being recorded. I mean, not you per se, but your voice is being recorded. So we record all the sessions. We post these recordings in the LMS, Learning Management System. And this Learning Management System is private to you and your colleagues who are accessing this particular online batch. That's it. Nobody else has access to this. These are not live. They're always private. Every session is recorded. You will have access to this recording. Nothing on our platform is downloadable. Nothing, not even a single thing, unless the trainer says, hey, we need to send this to students. Those are the only ones which are downloaded. Nothing else is downloadable. You will have access to this for 1 year. These are the sessions which is being conducted. I think this batch is already completed, but I'm just showing you as a sample. All the session meeting links will be posted here, like the ones you received, what was covered, if the session got canceled by the trainer, all this stuff is posted here. As you can see, we are a very organized company. We do everything. We follow attendance to the T. If you're not attending, there will be a problem. We're not going to give you 80% is the minimum requirement to get a certificate of completion. If you do not attend 80% of the time, certificate of completion won't be provided to you. That is something because we have to hold our own standards high. Now let's go back to the material section. Whenever a trainer is taking a session, we do not use any content from SAP. We do not use SAP's logo, none of that stuff. Everything is done bottom up from us. We don't use anything. If there is anything used, if we have the permission to share it publicly, we'll use that. But if it is not, we'll not. Your cloud servers, we buy the cloud servers, which are used for training purposes. So you'll see that. And we are a build partner ourselves, so we can train. All these materials are prepared online. Prepared by our team. As you can see here, everything is prepared ground up by us. These are all the documentation you will get. Your trainer really has this access and you do have access to, but this is for the teaching purpose only. You also have access to assessments. You can do that. You also have access to labs. I don't know why labs are not coming up, but I can show you some other site. We have quite a lot of sites here. So let's see. We'll go to one other one. and then show you. Yeah, let me open the data migration one we are doing right now and then show you there, okay? How the lab documents look like. Okay. So your lab documents look like this and nothing. Okay. Assignments. Okay, they put it in assignments. Okay. No problem. Your assignment documents will look like this, step by step, what you do. Assessments I've already shown you. Everything will be here. Now, when you have your servers, all your server details will be shared here. You will have the access just similar to this. So for the data migration, we had servers for RDP logins, ECC logins, this, the whole 9 yards. So we have all the instructions here. I'm doing a quick skip because, it's private logins, but I'm just trying to show you how you'll get all these login credentials and everything. Session PowerPoints, everything, the whole assessment, lab activity. I don't know why lab activity isn't showing here, but we'll take a look. All of this is right there. So you will have access to all of this. And then all the materials which are shared by the trainer will be posted here. These will be allowed for you to download, because the trainer wants you to download. But besides this, if you need any material, it's already available on our website anyways. I mean, on our LinkedIn portal and our learner community, all that stuff. So this is how we run our training program. Any questions? I'll take all your questions now.
I was an ABAP developer before for 3 years, and I have worked across different modules like SD, PMR, like that. And
Okay.
now I was suggested to take SAP Integration Suite, but I really have clear picture like this is the right way to take the path.
Okay.
So I need your guidance because I have very few years of experience in SAP ABAP. So if I take this SAP integration training, will I catch up with the training?
I'll leave that question for your trainer to answer. Go ahead, Vinod, if you can answer that, that'd be great.
Yes, you can. It's a new beginning for you, new area to explore, and you should be able to catch up. That should not be issue at all. You brought in a knowledge and you utilize yourself in the market. As simple as that. Yes, you can. There is no constraints or restriction in using the integration suite as your subject and developing your skills. Once you develop your skills, multiple vacancies are there. You can utilize your skills and work onto it and get a decent, maybe you're working for a job or a project and all, you should be able to get a project and all. That should not be issue at all. Yes, you can.
If I may add my 2 cents, if that's okay with Alok and from a solution architect point of view who implements SAP solution. Well, like it or not, BTP is going to be the future because of SAP's strategy of clean core. I'm sure, I hope people would have heard about clean core. So most of the app development and other areas of Fiori, BW, SAC, everything would take place on the BTP side. So Correct. It is inevitable to learn that. As a solution architect also, I'm trying to expand my know-how into all these. I've used APIs, I've done that, but not as a complete holistic manner. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You got your answer. If you have any follow-up question, please ask.
Yes, please. So throughout this training, I heard so many of technical terms which I'm not aware of. So like regarding the functional modules, like Mr. Vinod talked about tax calculation and all. Being an SAP ABAP developer, I don't know the workflow really that well. So it would be helpful before the session if you give out some inputs, like if you get to know about the flow of an FI, or if you maybe prerequisites, just if you have time, go through this. It will be helpful to catch up. I'm talking in my perspective that will help me to get the training faster.
Absolutely. Do me a favor. Follow me on LinkedIn. Okay, Alok Kumar 4. I have a very good documentation for you for the same. Okay. And as Mr. Gautam was talking about understanding clean core, I've actually written a very good PowerPoint on it. Carousel on it. So you can go through that as well. But just to address to your question, I've got some very good document on it. So I'll share that with you. Okay. Which will cover your prerequisites. Okay.
I'm following you already. So.
Okay. Just ping me. Normally I just stay very busy, but ping me or email info@ZaranTech.com and I'll send you that PDF, or I'll have my team member send it. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Any other question, guys? Anything? Oh, yeah. So you asked me about the tenant server access. So we are pretty good with the server access. We have FAA 20. None of our servers are hosted in India. They're always outside of India because of the uptime, and it's 99.9% uptime. hosted on Azure. The one you guys will be using, maybe it's directly from SAP or cloud. I don't know yet. We'll see where it is from. If it is not, then that one is hosted in Australia.
Okay.
Again, it'll be hosted on Azure. We have all these servers. Now we do use shared servers, yes, but with the very good data, master data, all of that stuff. But we also have a configured server end to end for customers who do POCs. We have configured servers which are dedicated and dedicated client, both. We have customers like SAP customers who come. No, I know your question. I'm coming to that. So we have dedicated servers for customers as well. These are just a few list of servers we have. As far as your server, it's a cloud server, so you won't have this like when you're doing your own changes, somebody else can go and change it. That's not gonna. So.
Yeah, because that completely defeats the purpose of doing your exercises and understanding the end-to-end flow.
Yeah, no, I understand. I totally understand what you're saying. But I just wanted to show you the screen just so you get kind of get an idea.
So this would be the SAP BTP to S4HANA integration one, right? The one on the right, niche premium modules, number 4, number 3.
Yeah. So, but again, we have quite a lot of servers, fully configured servers if you ever want it. But you're right. Your server will be pretty much 99.9% uptime with data, which you can practice for yourself without worried about somebody changing it. And you will have 24/7 access to it. It's not shared with anyone else.
And you would provide me with the configuration guide as well as scenario testing scripts or other.
All that will be provided in the session itself by the trainer.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I think I covered everything which is required for this training purpose, this public batch. If anyone has any question, please reach out to your learning consultant. It's pretty simple. info@ZaranTech.com. WhatsApp, I think my team connects mostly with WhatsApp. It's easier platform to connect. But besides that, I don't have anything else to show. If Vinod, you have something to add, please go ahead. If not, we'll conclude this session.